Well, earthquakes are, of course, a fact of life living here in Southern California, and most experts say the big one could hit any day.
And when it does, the damages could be crippling. Jeff Vaughn joins us now with more on how to plan ahead. Jeff?
Yeah, Pat and Rick, the preparation here is key for this, that's for sure. While there's not much you could do to stop the big quake from coming to course, but you can make sure that you are ready for it, and that means putting together a solid home plan for you and your family. From once-in-a-lifetime storms flooding major U.S. cities to entire power grids wiped out in Puerto Rico to entire buildings collapsing in Mexico. These natural disasters are a not-so-subtle reminder that we too in Southern California must be prepared for a potentially catastrophic earthquake.
The earthquake is inevitable, but the disaster is not.
When the moment arrives, do you have a plan in place to not only survive, but thrive during a potential disaster?
The answer is, like a lot of people, partly.
Well, I have a lot of water at my house.
I have a semi-plan. I have food and I have water.
So what is a perfect home plan? One that will sustain you until help arrives.
Main thing you need to realize is you won't have any communication. You may have the cell phone for a little bit. We recommend having an out-of-state contact that your family knows and everybody else knows. So you call them as soon as you can.
With a sudden massive earthquake, you may not have much time to find anything, least of all a long list of important documents.
We always recommend that you have those major documents, you know, your birth certificates, divorce papers, marriage certificates, child immunization records, all of that in paper form in a sealed plastic envelope, but have that information in multiple places. Maybe take a flash drive and send it to your relative.
In the '94 Northridge quake, 25,000 homes and apartments became uninhabitable, and some 125,000 people were temporarily or permanently displaced. The stores and major buildings collapsed. It could be a lot worse with the next massive earthquake. When it happens, cash will be king.
We recommend a good quantity of small denominated bills, $1, $5 bills, maybe some tens. They can't check your credit card, they can't run your debit card, it's all going to be cash.
With roads blocked and buildings down, you might have to stay in your home for more than 72 hours. So what is the one thing you will definitely need to survive?
Drinking water. So the question is, how much? Probably I will recommend as much as you can possibly manage to store.
When that is exhausted, there is still one more resource in your home.
You have water in your water heater that is drinkable as well.
But most of us will have a water tank, anywhere from 30 to 50 gallons.
Another area of concern for surviving is having enough medication on hand.
Ask your doctor and try to get a larger number of each medication that you take so that you have medication in reserve. No one wants to run out of medications that are critical.
Well, Bill and Ted also recommend that you shut off your gas and water. For more tips and detailed information on what to do in an earthquake, you can go to our website at cbsla.com. Pat, Rick, until you get that plan in place, cross your fingers.
No, that's for sure.
Yeah.